What's up, Meatheads? Back again for another Meathead Minute. This is actually a follow-up to last week's talk about supplement contamination and safety. I had a few people ask me about supplement contamination and how you can tell whether or not your supplements are contaminated, or what are some ways to figure it out. Well, the short answer is that you can't really tell, and it's unfortunate because there's no FDA regulations on these supplements. That being said, there are a couple of ways that you can keep an eye out for things that might be contaminated with substances that aren't necessarily on the label. One, we can look for that NSF seal that we talked about last week. That's a good way to see that the supplement is safe and tested by a governing body. Once again, that's something that is at a cost. You know, people have to pay to be on that list. Companies have to pay, so take it with a grain of salt. But that's a pretty safe way to know that a supplement's safe. Another thing that might give you a red flag for contamination is if there are proprietary blends on the ingredient list that don't list the amount of the ingredients, or some of them will list "and other ingredients" actually on the label, which is a little bit suspicious if you ask me. Well, more than a little bit. And the third thing that I want to touch on is how you feel while you're on the supplement. Newsflash, most supplements are BS. They don't work. If you feel like you're getting a huge effect from a supplement right away, and it's more than just like that initial caffeine high or the beta-alanine tingles that you get with your favorite pre-workout, if you're getting a lot of effect right away from a supplement, there's probably something sketchy in it. Most of the supplements that you can get over the counter don't have much of value in them. So if you're getting a lot of effect right away from an over-the-counter supplement, there's a good chance it's tainted with something. Other things to look for are companies that nobody's ever heard of, companies that have been in the news for other contamination scandals, or things like a testosterone booster that, oh, suspiciously it actually raised your total testosterone. That's probably steroids. Anyways, those are a couple quick ways to know if your supplements are contaminated. There's a lot of other ways to test it using actual chemistry, but unless you have that kit at home, which I don't suspect you do, unless you're a meth dealer, you probably won't be able to test those things. Anyways, that's it for this Meathead Minute. I will see you guys in the next one.